it's hard to internalize these things, right? Like we have good lives, good food, and we live in a pretty cool country.
I feel
overall.
like it's starting to sink in.
Right.
These last
Tell
couple
me
years,
why.
well, like every year is a record-breaking temperature year, and
Yeah.
like you think about kids who are growing up, and that's the new normal is that every year is a record-breaking year. Like that's there aren't any cycles that are sustainable, or it's looking like that's the new norm. That there aren't sustainable cycles. It's fucking
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
I mean, I think just empirically, we're still flesh and blood creatures of the earth, and we notice our environment at an intuitive level. I mean, birds are migrating sooner. I mean, clearly the seasons are changing. The flu season was especially bad this year because of the climate patterns associated with that. The lobsters this year, like, all migrated out of New York and went to Maine in search of colder water. Yeah, they put their luau things on.
Lays,
Lays, that's what I'm
I
thinking
think
of.
I read something about like last year the flowers bloomed earlier than ever before since Thoreau was doing his record keeping back in the day.
Was it cherry blossoms? I think whatever one Thoreau wrote about.
Something about that, and that's something that
it's something like 20
affects
20
all
days or a
plants.
month.
Like they need to have a certain amount of dormancy, cold period in order to properly prep themselves for emerging from the ground and budding and flowering, and then a lot of times if they flower or come up too soon and then there's like a late frost or something, then they'll get really weakened and die out, and then
it's an incredibly complex
plant year
system,
after
right?
year.
Nature, the plants bloom at a certain time, and then the bees come out and pollinate them, and then something eats the bees, and then something eats the flowers, and if anybody misses their deadline, then the whole thing is thrown off, and it sort of cascades down from there. So we're having record extinction levels for animals because they're having a really hard time adapting to this new normal that we've got.
Is there like speciation things going on where they're discovering any new
species?
Any new adaptations as
know
of yet?
No, I don't think. I think.
I mean, that takes a long time.
I was going to say that's the
but
geologic time.
It would only
there's some animals that are more prone to
maybe the fruit flies are
adapting faster.